In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to utilize the resources that you get with your Kajabi template pack for bookkeepers. Once you purchase, you're going to get this PDF guide that gives you the instructions that you need step by step, as well as all of the files. And it's relatively simple, but you do want to make sure that you follow along. So let me walk you through it. Here is your welcome page, gives you a little idea of what this looks like, and then you will get to this page that shows your creators. We have Fabiana, the design genius behind these, and me, Katie Farrow, your strategist behind what you need as a bookkeeper to really market yourself successfully. So on the next page, you have 3 simple sections: install, customize, and get help. We're going to focus on install for this video, and in future videos, I'm going to show you how to customize it. So let's scroll down and we're at the install section. This is exactly where you download all of the necessary files. There are 11 in total. So you'll click right here and they will go into your downloads. So you'll just go one by one, hit download. Mine prompts to open in Google Chrome first, and then it just downloads. So it'll end up in my downloads folder. Yours will probably do something similar. So just go through and click download. What I like to do is take it one step at a time and make sure that that is actually making its way to my download folder so that I don't miss anything, so that I can do this once and be done with it. So I will go through and continue clicking through the rest until I'm done downloading these 11 files. And then I'll meet you back in this step for installing the website template. All right, now I'm done downloading my files, and I like to do a quick check and read ahead. So in reading ahead, I noticed that I will now be uploading these into Kajabi, and I'm reading that we'll be doing that with the zip file for each. The way that mine ended up were more than the 11 files, but when I count the file type, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 zip files. So I see that I have everything. If for some reason you missed one because you clicked it, but it didn't quite download, which happens sometimes, then you'll be able to tell by the name which one you're missing. So I've got my files, and now I'm going to follow along to the step afterwards, which is installing the website template. So you will go to your Kajabi dashboard and you will look for website and design. And you're going to scroll down to find saved templates. And then you'll click upload templates. So that's what I'll do. Before I do that, I'm going to show you really quickly what this would look like if you hadn't already selected a template, because you may be seeing a blank screen that says select a template to get started. You just need to click through that, and then it'll bring you to this page. So once you click a template, you then select it and it will load, and then you'll be able to scroll down and see your saved templates below. And once you're there, you'll scroll down, you'll see saved templates, and you'll go to upload template. And you're going to browse for that file with the template theme. So that one will be named website with the zip file. So I'm going to click and drag in, allow it to upload. And you will see it down below. In reading the notes, you want to make sure after you have uploaded it that you have also set it to live. You could do that by clicking the dots here and set to live, or it'll prompt you to set to live. So go ahead and do that, set it as the live template. And now that you're in here, this is your first web page. In the next video, I'm going to show you exactly how you customize this. For now, I'm going to load all of our landing pages in. I'm going to continue down and read through installing the landing pages. It tells me these are the instructions for the landing pages, and I need to continue and do this one by one. The method that I'm going to show you is uploading all 10 of the landing pages and setting them to draft until I'm ready to use them or edit them and get them live. So I will use draft when it's just the template, and then I'll set them to published when I'm ready to share that with the world. So let's go ahead and follow through these steps. From your Kajabi dashboard, you're going to go back to website and landing pages. And you're going to go to upload template. And we'll do this for each. So you can work in whatever order you like. I think for me, I'm going to take it from the top down and have to skip this website. So I will start right here with the client FAQ zip. I'm going to drag it in. And it uploads. And I'm going to go back to landing pages, click these three dots here and choose upload template. And then I will go on to my next. So for each, it will do this installing your new theme and bring you up to that theme to edit. But I'm going to continue to go back to landing pages to click the three dots and to do upload template. And I'm going to repeat this until I have all 10 of my landing pages in. So I will do that and I will meet you back in a second. All right, so I have gone through one by one and I have uploaded my 10 landing pages. So what I'm going to do is change them from published to draft. That way I know when I'm done with it, that's when I will publish it. Otherwise, these are here for me for the future, or it's my to-do list. That is how I would recommend going through it. And then we can talk about the order that I would recommend, because some of these are your next level and some of these are just nice to have. The most essential pages that you want are your home page, which is under your website. So that's where we'll edit that. And that is going to show people who you are, and it's going to have the quote form for your potential new clients to fill out and work with you. What happens is they submit that form, they hit submit, and the next page that they see is this thank you quote. So for that reason, that would be the next page that I would work on. I would first customize my website, then I would customize my thank you quote form. And then I would probably work on my Zoom page, because if somebody fills out my form, then where I'm going to send them is to book a time with me. And that destination for me that I use is this Zoom page. I'll show you what that looks like. It basically just gives them your Zoom meeting link. If you've ever used any of the Zoom meeting links, it's like this URL that's kind of hard to remember. And I was struggling remembering them. So this was my hack, for it to be my domain/Zoom. And so I just tell people, meet me in the Zoom room at katiefarrow.com/Zoom. I don't ever have to think about that again. And a nice thing about that is if you change your link for any reason, all you have to do is change it here. So this was one of the things that made it really easy for me to always be able to have my Zoom, whether I was nursing a baby and needing to meet somebody in 10 minutes or anything like that. So I would edit that page as well, because that's part of that same flow. And then from there, I would probably focus on the new client confirmation, because this is what they're going to see after they have actually purchased your offer for bookkeeping. So they'll go and they will pay, and then the next thing that they get is this confirmation. And I send them to my client FAQ page, but this is a little bit more optional. You can look at it. It is super duper helpful, and it really brings a lot of your questions into a systematized way, so you don't have to continue answering, and it helps your clients know how to work with you. So I gave you that because it is something that I absolutely use in my business. I would probably also go to my links page. This is essentially your link in bio inside of Instagram. And then I think I would focus on a freebie, a way for them to opt into your email list. And so that would be the opt-in. That can be anything. And then your thank you page for the freebie. Those are very closely related. So that's just to get people subscribed to your email list for free. And then if I had a digital product, I would be working on the sales page for that. And that is going to be here. So that would be selling your digital product. The next associated thing with that would be your thank you for the product. And very, very similar to the thank you for the product is the tripwire, which is optional and happens after somebody says thank you. So that is the flow of things and probably the order that I would work on them. And in the next video, instead of showing how you install these, I will walk through these pages a little bit more and the underlying thought process behind them and start showing you how to customize and get your website out into the world. I'll see you there.